These two superstars are set to lock up for their respective teams as this six-man tag gets underway. 6 superstars, 2 teams, and let's face facts. We can see anything happen here.
These guys are undoubtedly going to give us a show here tonight.
And he's a crowd guy. That title may not be on the line here, but that doesn't mean he doesn't want to win this match.
This might be it.
Oh, my. There's a tag. Opponent off the ropes.
Focused attack on the back. And setting him up for a knee to the face. That's going to hurt.
The elbow.
Harsh impact.
Something that is always important in a six-man match is having the ability to perform double-team moves. One of the things that successful six-man teams try and execute are double-team moves, and then have the third team member perform a signature or finishing maneuver to deliver maximum impact to an opponent.
Bulldog!
Delivered with force.
Teamwork is always paramount in a six-man tag match. Superstars want to be able to have a level of teamwork where 2 members of the trio perform a double team move, and the third member follows that up with a move so their opponent is really down for the count.
The key is to deliver the maximum amount of punishment to your opponent in the least amount of time. You have until the referee's count of 5. It's not like you have all day in the ring, but if your team of 3 can deliver that type of offense, your trio will be in good shape.
Ooh, what impact.
For many years, the Usos have been considered the elite tag team in sports entertainment. On March 21st, 2017, Jay and his brother Jimmy added another trophy to their collection, the SmackDown Tag Team Championship. They're not only expanding the Anoa'i family dynasty, they're building their own.
You gotta believe this one's over.
The Usos have won different tag team championships during their tenure in WWE. But when they added the SmackDown Live tag team titles to their resume, they became just the 4th duo to hold the prizes that symbolize being SmackDown's top team.
The Usos came to WWE to dominate sports entertainment together. Just days before WrestleMania 33, Jay and his brother Jimmy raised their game to take down American Alpha and begin their first reign as SmackDown Live tag team champions. Thanks to Raw General Manager Kurt Angle, in May of 2017, the WWE Universe saw a dream team come together when the Hardy Boys joined forces with the Lunatic Fringe Dean Ambrose. The exciting trio took on Sheamus, Cesaro, and The Miz. Truth be told, both Miz and Ambrose blended in with their impromptu tag team partners pretty well.
And he's heading back in.
High impact crossbody.
Byron, we always make a point to talk about continuity amongst team members. In the 6-man match, where Dean Ambrose teamed with the Hardys against Sheamus, Cesaro, and The Miz, both teams worked very well together. That surprised me, since this was the first time they teamed together. But there was something that night about the lunacy of Dean Ambrose fitting perfectly with the Daredevil Hardy Boys.
I've got to say, I had goosebumps for a week after the Hardy Boys returned to WWE at 2017's WrestleMania. During that 6-man on Raw, Team Extreme formed an effective trio with that lunatic Dean Ambrose. After a twist of fate from Matt Hardy, Jeff crushed The Miz with a swanton bomb, and that was all she wrote.
Over time, there have been various types of 6-man teams that have been successful. There are family trios like the Guerreros, the Grahams, the Andersons, and the Von Erichs. There have been members of factions who have also produced tremendous 6-man teams, like the Fabulous Freebirds, the Four Horsemen, the NWO, and D-Generation X.
Byron, you mentioned some families and groups that created incredible 6-man teams. Talking more about factions, don't forget about the likes of the Hart Foundation, Evolution, the Wyatt family, the Shield, and the New Day. These are only some of the trios who had unbelievable matches against a variety of adversaries.
If we're talking about 3-man teams, I need to shout out one of the baddest trios of all time who held the World 6-Man Championship on a number of occasions. I'm talking about the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, and the Road Warriors. When the Dream put on the face paint, you knew it was going to be a bad night for their opponents.
Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron.
Beautiful technique. What a stomp. Good grief.
He's on his heels. At this point, I'd say he's probably better off taking a tag to one of his partners.
This match certainly isn't trending in the right direction for him. He's going to need a change in momentum and fast.
Tagged in. Inside the ring now. Goes down hard.
Uh-oh. Watch out. And the slam. Oh, Jimmy Uso dodged that one.
You gotta believe this one's over.
There are instances when a six-man tag match will feature a team where superstars have not always seen eye to eye, or are in the midst of a disagreement. When that's the case, someone on the team must step up and be the voice of reason so the trio can function as a cohesive unit.
Dodges that one. He's left wide open here.
I don't think he even realizes it. He looks dazed.
This is about to get bad.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Corey, earlier you talked about what needs to happen when members of a six-man team have differences or had differences in the past. If the team can't find a way to get on the same page, they will not last very long. Someone on the team has looking for the win. Boom!
It's heating up now. Roman Reigns' chances just went from bad to worse.
He wants no part of the outside.
Across the shoulders. Down, Samoan driver. He's in control now.
Byron, let's say there's a pin now. Looking to steal one there, perhaps. Sharp knee. Knee drop.
That was nasty.
So precise.
How can Roman Reigns be put on the offensive quickly here?
Byron brought up Sheamus' victory over Roman Reigns in Survivor Series, but to be fair, we should point out that match happened because Sheamus cashed in his Money in the Bank contract.
Hey, that strategy worked for Seth Rollins at WrestleMania just a few months earlier. But Brock, great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
Such vicious cover.
He's a long way from a 3 count, I can tell you that. Way too early.
In 2016, the New Day found themselves in the middle of a sick and twisted rivalry with the Wyatt family. Things escalated to the point where
Harsh impact.
Incredible.
Jimmy Uso set to fly.
And the count's broken, keeping the match alive. It's not over yet. Just punched him right in the mouth. Corey, we've talked about six-man tag matches, and earlier you talked about one that caught the attention of the entire sports entertainment world. The New Day fought for survival amongst the darkness of the Wyatt family compound in a battle where pickaxes and cinder blocks were used as weapons and automobiles were used as battering rams.
The New Day versus the Wyatts at the Wyatt family compound was not your traditional six-man tag match. It showed what can happen when issues between factions can't be resolved through a sanctioned WWE match. I'll tell you what, none of the men who fought in that conflict will ever be the same.
six-man tag team matches have been a staple of competition since the early days of sports entertainment. Two teams of three compete against one another under traditional tag team rules. Stipulations could be added like no disqualification, 2 out of 3 falls, elimination, falls count anywhere, or whatever else someone could think of. Matches can also be held in a caged environment.
Six-man tags can be fought under so many different types of stipulations. Teams can be part of the faction, or three superstars who rely on things of a common interest. The most crucial aspect of a six-man tag team being successful is that trio's ability to act as one cohesive unit. Three individuals working collectively.
Big move coming. Wait for it. Impactful slam.
This one is over. What a slam, Michael.
Rope breaks the hold there.
History was with Roman.
Wow, I thought he was a goner. Oh boy, he is rolling. Shoulder tackle.
On, he dodges out of the way. Tagged in. Boom, what impact. Anytime a WWE Championship changes hands, it's historic. But the conflict between Triple H and Roman Reigns was so intense that the only place their differences could be settled was WrestleMania.
The odds were against Roman Reigns in every possible way at the 30-second showcase of the...
I wouldn't have been surprised if that was it. Wow.
A huge kick out from the big dog.
Ooh, what impact.
When a superstar is in a six-man match, one of the most important things to remember is knowing when to tag out and get the fresh member of your team in the ring. We've talked about continuity many times on this program, but it's more than that. You don't want to try to do too much when you have other members of your team out there.
I can't believe it. He just kicked out.
Can you believe this?
Breaker. Right to the lower back. Corey, you spoke about when a superstar is in six-man action and how he might have it.
He's making a beautiful technique.
That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
Nailed it.
What an assault on Roman Reigns.
Going for it all here.
Into the quick cover. He goes for the cover. A kick out, and you can see the frustration starting to build.
How'd he do that?
Oh, nasty impact.
Wow, reverse bulldog.
He got him good. In off the tag. He's calling for it.
He can't take much more.
It's not very often you see six superstars of this caliber competing at the same time. He doesn't want to do this outside the ring.
Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron.
Both teams working well here together. That's not always the case in a six-man tag team match. Oftentimes, you'll see personal agendas eat their way into the action.
Incoming. Looks like he wants back in this match.
That certainly looks to be the case, Michael.
Bringing it back into the ring.
He's so close to make... Oh, and he makes the tag.
That was a game changer right there, Michael.
Looks like he's starting to sweat now. And you know, all three of the superstars he's up against won't back down at any point during this match.
While he still appears to be in far better shape than his opponent, it's important that he doesn't let his attacks snowball.
Knocked off his feet.
Now that's a takedown.
Looks like he's starting to falter.
There are times during a six-man tag match where the hostility between two teams overflows. The result is
He's fighting back here. I expected nothing less, Cole.
oh boy, he is rolling.
Oh, what incredible power. Wow, what a vertical suplex. This may very well be it.
He's a long way from a 3 count, I can tell you that.
He's going to make sure he does the Uso name proud, always. Lights out, DDT connects. He's in complete control now.
Did you guys feel that too?
The Reaper, Showstopper, and the Dragon, the family.
That's a win you remember for a long time.
Wow, I can't believe the amount of punishment that had to be inflicted in order for those shoulders to stay down for the 3 count.
Folks, we just saw one of the most exciting matches you'll see anywhere.